speaking chronic, smoking all day, living recklessly. Cornelia Kruah come and say, Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Oh, see oh, yeah. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Oh, see oh, yeah.
All my business smoking just, all my legal smoking just. Told them my men passages, they think they get hit. Coding, sensi, that they cannot feel we smoking. Trauma by a kicking, my brother, my sister, my old mama, papa just get destroyed our future. Cornelia say, let us start the abuse of just. Yeah, let us start just abuse.
The trust you seek is killing us all, destroying our homes. You are the future, So we say stop the use of trust, the abuse of trust. We will help you speed and recover, for a better life, a truth, a brighter future for you. Cornelia say, the youth are the future. We must save it now. This rate take care, Cornelia care, Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just kidding at you. Oh, see oh, yeah.
When I working now, you take making you working that zombie. You sleeping, you scratching. They use the call you prince, but they calling you Soko. They calling you Robo. When so on your phone. Cornelia Kruah says she will help you recover. For a better tomorrow. So we must save the strength that in you. And we must save Mama Liberia.
Oh, see oh, lelele, oh, Cornelia Togba. Oh, see oh, lelele, oh, Cornelia Togba. Oh, see oh, lelele, oh, Cornelia Togba.
Yeah.
Oh, see oh, lelele, oh,
Special
Cornelia
message for the
Togba.
youth.
See oh, lelele, oh,
Major.
Cornelia Togba.
You already know.
See oh, lelele, oh, Cornelia
Let's get it
Togba.
Yeah, she can turn a cookie the same to school fee, your school fee. This time you get respect, they calling you to go to there. What kind of happen that? Finish you to ugly net. Where family have the meeting, like an iris acquire you there. Trust and only spoil your future, so I'm begging you be aware. Paulina say you are still important. Paulina Togba say you are still important. Paulina say you are still important. Paulina Togba say you are still important.
When you come about work at a jam, but you have fiancé, hinked. Hinked, but you have fiancé, hinked. Papi, your head in jail, going on the funny corner, my work at a jam. Work at a jam, won't get a man by work at a jam, a problem in a Jenny Jabo Monday. You were DK where they calling out on the Jabo Monday. Eat a DK where they maybe eat a DK where they.
Hello, this is a message from your daughter Cornelia Kruah Togba, your humble servant of District 13, someone who cares for the well-being of our brothers and sisters who our society has neglected due to hardship and drugs. The many who refer to me as Big Sis Cornelia or our man. After so many years of living and interacting with the youth of District 13, I have not.
All right. Welcome, folks. Welcome to Talk TV Media Network, Wednesday Politics. This is where we are talking politics, talking about the things that matters, society, talking about the things that concerns you. Today, we have a special guest on the program coming up very soon. One of your own daughters of the soil, District 13, wherever you are. This is what you want to hear today. The plans, the dreams, whatever she has for District 13 in New Jersey. Miss Cornelia Kruah Togba will be with us today. So wherever you are, we want you to share the link so we can be able to engage with this noble guest that we have today. Your own daughter, your own sister, the one who has the vision for District 13. So we'd love you to share the link. My name is Sam Gadu. I Talk TV Media Network, coming to you live from Green Country, Oklahoma, here in Tulsa. Today is a beautiful day. Very beautiful day, wherever we are. But pretty soon, I have my guest already in studio. She's in the back waiting, and we are here to talk nothing but politics. Ask her. Keep your questions. We have the number on the screen. Very soon we'll have her join us. As you can see, share the link to all your friends. We, as a media network, we are an independent network. We owe no allegiance to any political party right now, as we speak. So we discuss the issues free and fair. Um, so what we do is we bring our political aspirants. We change. We are that change, that voice that comes into our communities and societies around the globe to make sure that we bring out light where there is darkness. Again, with no further ado, listen to the music, and right after the music, I'll be bringing your humble guest, Cornelius.
Cornelia care, oh. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just getting at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just getting at you. Oh, see oh, yeah.
Brother, what in are you take, making you walking that zombie? You sleeping, you scratching. They used to call you prince, but they calling you Soko. They calling you Robo. We're so on your foot. But in your Kruah says she will help you recover. For a better tomorrow. So we must save this that in you. And we must save Mama Liberia.
Osi o lelele o, Cornelia Togba. Osi o lelele o, Cornelia Togba. Osi o lelele o, Cornelia Togba.
Yeah.
Osi o lelele o,
Special
Cornelia
message for the
Togba.
youth.
Osi o lelele o,
Major.
Cornelia Togba.
You already know.
Osi o lelele o, Cornelia
Let's get it
Togba.
now. Yeah, she can turn a boogie the same to school fee, you school fee. There's now you get respect, they calling you to go to there. What kind of happen that? Finish turning the ugly net. Where your family have a meeting, like an even say why you there. Trust me, unless boy your future, so I'm begging you be aware. Paulina say you are still important. Paulina Togba say you are still important. Paulina say you are still important. Paulina Togba say you are still important.
When you come about work at a jam, but yeah, fiasse, hinkere, hinkere, but yeah, fiasse, hinkere. Papi, your head in jail, going on the funny corner, my work at a work at a jet, won't get a member, work at a jet, a problem in a Jenny Grabo Munde, you would DK where they calling out on the Grabo Munde, eat a DK where they, maybe eat a DK where they.
Hello, this is a message from your daughter, Cornelia Kruah Togba, your humble servant of District 13, someone who cares for the well-being of our brothers and sisters who our society has neglected due to hardship and drugs. The many who refer to me as Big Sis Cornelia or our man. After so many years of living and interacting with the youth of District 13, I have not only grown to love them, but with their help, I understand what they are going through, and I am committed to helping them fight against poverty and drug abuse. It is all of our collective efforts and support that will help restore hope and provide a better future for our youth, district, and Mama Liberia. The Cornelia Drug Awareness and Resistance Education Dare movement is our initiative to help. Our team remains committed to ending this war against our future through drugs, not only in District 13 Monrovia County, but throughout Liberia. It's time to rescue, recover, and relive. Join us on Saturday, April 9, 2022 at 12 p.m. on the Nigerian Shop Football Field, New Jersey Estate Road as we launch this movement with an inter-community football and kickball tournament.
MP Records exclusive.
All right, welcome to Talk TV Media Network. My name is Sam Gadu. I am your host today on the show. I have a special guest that I'm bringing on right now for our viewing audience to be a part of this program. Here she is, Mrs. Togba. Welcome to Talk TV Media Network. Thank you very much. Are you hearing me? You are your audio.
I'm getting quite a big challenge because of our internet connection. But yes, I'm online. Are you getting me?
Yes, we're barely getting. I'm getting you now. I know you have internet problems over there in Liberia, but I said welcome to the show, and I'm honored and glad to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You are a little bit. Let me see if I can get it right from your end. A little bit of noise going on. So if you could move things around to quiet things a little bit, that would be good. Are you there? Can you hear me, Cornelia? Hello, are you there? We should be having a little bit of connectivity issues from Hall in Liberia to our listening audience. Be patient with us. As soon as you get things situated, it will.
MP Records
We'll get this
exclusive.
program going. Again, today we have Cornelia Togba on the line with us from Liberia, District 13. She's one of the aspirants for District 13. She's a household name, as many of you in Liberia know. It is our honor to have her today on the program. Cornelia, if you're ready, just anytime when you're ready, just unmute yourself and you can just jump right in to the program.
All my business fucking just, all my niggas fucking just. Go to my man passages, getting by it get hit.
Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear me?
My brother, my sister, my old mama, papi,
Yeah, a lot of grinding is taking place.
Let's do this. Let me get
Yeah, get up and get back in because the grinding, the noise is coming from your end that I cannot control from here. All right, to our listening audience, we're having technical difficulties back there in Liberia. But today we want to talk politics. We want to know what's going on in District 13 and the programs that this political aspirant Cornelia Kruah Togba has coming up for that District 13. You know, she's a formidable force from other past elections in that district. And the people in District 13 wants to know what plans, what vision, what dream does she have for the residents of District 13. Come 2023, and you know elections is around the corner. It's not far. Time moves very fast. Elections around the corner. And if we Liberians are going to elect people that will serve the Liberian people with all dignity and integrity, this is the time the process begins. That is educating our people, not someone bringing a bag of rice and telling you vote for me. You know, at the end of the day, we want people, the voting populace of Liberia, to make concrete decisions, to be educated. And this is what we do as a medium, as a broadcast medium. You can watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. We are there. Share the link. Be a part of the show. Again, I'm Sam Gadu. My controls today. Our guest is having some technical difficulties. So pretty soon, if she gets things situated, she'll be joining us in to the program. Okay, there she is. Let's try again, connecting her back into the studio room.
This is a message from your
She's
daughter,
trying to
Cornelia
get
Kruah
back on.
Togba, your humble servant of District 13, someone who cares for the well-being of our
Miss
brothers
Cornelia,
and
Mrs. Cornelia, are you there? Can you hear
Our
us? Your
society
video
has
is off.
been due to hardship and drugs.
Again,
There are
she's
many who refer to me as
okay.
Big Sis
Let's see.
Cornelia or our man.
There you go.
So many years of living
Is it better
and
now?
interacting with the youth of
It is a whole lot better.
I have not only grown to love them,
A whole lot better. Are you there? I said, welcome to the show.
Thank you. And sorry for all the troubles. As you know, you were in Liberia a few weeks ago. You know how our internet is here. Is such a struggle to have strong internet connectivity.
I know it is. It is a piece of hustle, and this is why I think uh, Liberia is geared towards moving the 21st century, so all these problems can be taken care of. But it has to do with
Hopefully.
electing the right leaders, putting the right people in place. But tell us, to our viewing audience
Definitely.
today, um, who is Cornelia Kruah Togba? Tell us. The people want to know.
I'm first and foremost a Liberian. Born here, raised here. I'm from the Nimba group, so I'm here by tribe. I'm a member of the Unity Party. Have been a member since 2011. Since the very first time I've had the opportunity to vote or exercise my constitutional right. I'm currently a law student, a senior student at the Louis Arthur Graham School of Law. Currently serve as the National Assistant Secretary General of the Unity Party, the official spokesperson of the party. In 2018, I contested on the Unity Party's ticket for the by-elections in District 13 for the seat of representative. I didn't win that elections, and I'm back at it to seek election in District 13 because I believe that I come with the requisite experience and skills that will help and ideas that will help to move District 13 in the right direction. So that's me, that's Cornelia. And as we go along today, you'll get to know more about what our plans are for the district and how we have been making intervention and intend to continue making interventions.
Wow, that's a pack resume right there, Cornelia. Very, very proud of you to hear that. And to our listening audience out there, we will have the lines pretty much open after 10 or 15 minutes into the show. So we'll let you guys to call in. We are still having some problems, a lot of noise as
Yes,
well.
there's a lot of grinding. There's a lot of grinding going on in the background.
Yeah. Okay. So
So I
I
have to
think it's a whole lot.
be moving around to see if I can get good connection.
Yeah, I think it's a whole lot better. So thank you. So you are right now.
Is it
This is
better
your
now?
yeah. But if you find a very good spot, just be stationary wherever you are, and maybe we're gonna work through the issues of the day because the people want to know your plans for District 13. One may say you ran before for the same position and you didn't succeed. You were not fortunate to win. Why now? Why the second time around?
Well,
Are you
as I said in my introduction, I contested the district elections before. I was not successful, but for me, I come from the Christian background, so I believe that there's a time for everything. And most times, what we as politicians see as failures is just a setup for where you're supposed to be. Um, am I on?
Yeah, you're on. I'm trying to work on the audio as well. Why you? Just go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question came in very scanty, but I will try my best. I think I heard some people to ask. Are you asking why now? I didn't win the first time. Why am I
My
recontesting?
que- my
And why
my
do I feel that you elect me now?
my question is you've ran before. The people want to know. You didn't succeed. And this time you are going for the second time. Why now? Why the second time?
Oh well, because I feel that District 13
deserves better than we have. We currently have a lawmaker that in simple Liberian English they will consider a Bobo lawmaker. Our lawmaker currently has made no impact in the district, and with his own functions as a lawmaker, whether it's representation, we can't tell the last time he participated in any serious debate at the level of the national legislature. Whether it's oversight, we don't know what function he's playing there, what
we are still, ladies and gentlemen, to our listening audience, we are still having serious technical difficulties back there in Liberia. Cornelia is having some problems where she is located. Um, please bear with us. This is what we do. Sometimes we have these problems going on in studio, live. It's all part of the show. So we have the toughest question, and we want the people of Liberia to know what she has to say. Even if we have to bring her back, if this show is not, if the broadcast is still giving her problems, maybe we could relocate and reschedule to make sure she has solid internet connectivity. This is what it looks like when you are in Liberia. It's on and off. So please bear with us, our listening audience. Until then, we'll continue to entertain you with some music while we await Miss Togba to be on board, because we want to know. The people of District 13 wants to know what they got coming, what they have in place. Are they satisfied with the current representative who is representing that district? Are they happy? If not, we want to give you, the voting population, the opportunity, the chance to call in. Is there an option? If you are not happy, if they are not happy, is there an alternative? This is what we need to know. This is what and you can only know when you see a vision, when you see someone's platform, an aspirant platform. This is what we need to know as a people, the people of District 13, and the programs that she has coming up, especially this weekend for District 13. This is what the district needs to know. Will someone just bring you a bag of rice? As we speak, there is a shortage of rice in the country as information is reaching us. One will ask ourselves, why has this issue always been going on for years? The shortage of rice in the country. This has been happening since Tubman time. Why? Why is it still happening? Is there a better solution? Can Liberians be able to produce their own food instead of being dependent on foreign food? We should be exporting rice out of Liberia. We should be feeding other people. But yet still, Liberia's staple food is being imported into the country. And when someone who has the money stepped on on top of it, or monopoly and high goods is whatsoever, everybody feels the weight. And the weight goes down to the poor man down there, to the pocket, to the rice, the one who purchased rice in a cup at the end of the day. Prices are skyrocketing. This is what we need to know. What is the George Weah-led government doing to curtail the hike of prices? The hiking of prices in the country. Prices are going up. This is sabotage, economic sabotage is taking place in the country. Why should there be shortage of rice? We want to hear from you. We want to know what's happening. And you can call us. For mainly on this program today is Cornelia Togba. She's one of our finest representatives in the country, aspirants who's running for political office. She has ambition, and we would love to hear from her. And I know you would love to hear what her plans are for District 13 as well. And as an independent network, this platform is open to other political parties, be it from the CDC or UP or ANC, wherever you are. You want to be a part? You want to discuss the issues? Talk to us. We'll give you a platform. We'll give you a chance. Let the Liberian people hear you. You know, Liberia has roughly about 4 to 5, million people. Every election, you have about 20 some political parties in a tiny country. Everybody want to become president. Everybody want to become president. Just like the song said. I think Soniga said that. Everybody want to become president. Until then, we want to hear from you. You want to hear from your daughter. She said try and fail is not a disgrace. She tried before. She failed. Now we want to know why this time around. This is what we want to know. For you, Liberians, we will try again. She's back in a room, in a chat room. She's back again. We'll try to bring her back on. See if these technical difficulties are taken care
Okay,
of.
so I'm back. I think now I got the question when you were asking. So why now? As I said, District 13 currently is not being adequately represented. We have a lawmaker who is almost non-existent. His name, besides the fact that in that District 13 elections, there were a lot of chaos and other scandals around that elections. One cannot easily remember because he's not carrying out the functions that he should. And because the district is not adequately represented, I am still on this quest to represent District 13. I began this quest in 2018. As I said, I didn't succeed. We're about 11 candidates, and I came third in that elections. And I'm confident that this time we're going to be given the opportunity to serve our people. I believe that I do not only represent the aspirations of all of the constituents of District 13, but the fact that I even represent two important demographics of Liberia. One, the female component, and two, the youth component. I am able to cut across all of the different issues that we have in both categories, and also being a mother and a wife, I also understand issues that will cut across or that will affect our homes, our health sector, our education sector, and everything else. I also generally have a passion for leadership. I have a master's degree in international politics and economics. So this for me is not just the issue of holding a position, it's about growing, serving, leaving a legacy, and growing intentional.
Her audio was pretty good where she is right
In
now.
our political landscape in Liberia. So that's what
Okay. All right. We are still experiencing
One child,
she's in the
they
back.
begin chronic.
She was
Smoking
working on
all
it pretty
day,
good. Wherever
living
she was,
recklessly.
she is right now. It's
Cornelia
a good
Kruah
area,
come
spot.
say.
So as she comes back
Cornelia
on,
Kruah Togba say just getting at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just getting at you.
all right. Where you are it's a very good spot. So I think it's just maybe internet drop. The internet may have dropped. That's probably why. But you can stay where you are. You have been very audible. It's
okay.
a little bit more quiet. Um, so we have people following online, and if you have a question, you can write in your question. If you need to call in, we have the number on the screen. The WhatsApp number is 539-525-1552. And those of you in Liberia, if you need to call direct, you have the LIB number +231 777 You can call in and be a part of the show and ask your question. So now the people want to know, irrespective, what plans do you have specifically for this district? What we've already seen the academic excellence, the credentials set up, but one may say, what have you done for this district? Why
So
would I want to vote for you? come 2023?
Well, I, before the elections, have been well engaged with the district. As I mentioned, when I was introducing myself in District 13, I was born in District 13. I was raised there. I left for a while when I had to be in and out of Liberia for school. But for the most part, I've grown and seen where we were as a district and where we are currently. I can tell you that there has been no significant improvement in how our district has been from the time I was a little girl there up to now. I have been engaged because, as obviously I'm a young person, so in most of my early years, I have been engaged with young people in the district,
Right.
and nationally as well. We've been involved in a lot of different youth organizations. But since the election in 2018, which gave a bigger platform for me now as a stakeholder in the district, I've been able to maintain relationship and structures across the 38 communities of the district, made intervention where necessary. We have made intervention on road networks in our district. We have a district where the roads there are very deplorable. If you go, before they did the Japanese highway, if you go
Right.
Gardnersfield, the New Georgia, the Topo Village, you know how terrible the roads are. So some of the interventions we've been making were to do road construction in the area. Uh, I did a construction with Chocolate City. Chocolate City road was very bad. We had to take the yellow machines on the road. And for most people, there were a lot of older people who came out to me and said, I've lived Chocolate City for the last 30 something years, and we've never experienced someone coming to greater our roads. We did the same thing with the New Georgia Junction Road. And as a result now of our interventions, we now have the government from time to time coming and going over those roads, because now it is like, okay, this person started this, but this is a great idea and we should maintain the roads. Although we don't have asphalt or quotas to put on the road, but you can maintain the road because they are red dirt or lateral roads, so you can always maintain them from time to time. We've also been engaged with the different sectors in the district, the Muslim community, the Christian community, as I said, with the youth and the women. Have been in various spaces where we've been able to mentor the young people, provide support for organizations in the district, and intervention from time to time to different communities. So that's what we're involved with. And currently, we are, and I think that's one of the places we will reach as we go along this. We are
Right.
transitioning now from just doing project style leadership and everything to program style, because we have identified that our district had more pressing needs, with one being the issue of security. There is high risks in the district, and the second being the issue of the drug abuse that we have in the district.
Okay, so yeah, I heard about the drug abuse, but before I go to that aspect of the drug abuse program you have coming up, I will want to find out from you. You mentioned something about the the road network, road improvement of roads connectivity. One may say that is the work of the government of Liberia, labor ministry. That's their area, for the government to do that when it comes to roads. Why would you want to do that as an individual, as a political aspirant? Am I being heard? Are you there?
Hello, are you getting
Yeah,
me?
I'm getting you. Are you getting me?
So generally, we are stakeholders in our different communities, and where we know we can make interventions, that will call the attention of the government to that community, we should take advantage of that. As I mentioned, the government had almost neglected the Gardnersville area, the District 13. New Georgia Road, you buy a new car, in 2 weeks, you have to go to the garage. Your honor carrier, your car tires, the roads were deplorable. Like, you had to go slow in the holes every time you move from point to point. So
Hold on, please.
as a member,
Go ahead.
of that district, not just
We
as
have a
member,
caller
but
coming in. Just go
stakeholder
ahead.
of that district that has access to equipment or any kind of resource that can help to improve the livelihood of people in the district. I think across Liberia, where those interventions can be made, we have to make it while also calling on the government to sustain our efforts. So that was what we did in District 13. We identified that problem that had been an age-old problem. We found a solution for it, and then we called on the government to continue the intervention until they can get the kind of resources that they will need to do a sustainable intervention in our better road network.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Talk TV Media Network. I have as a guest today, Mrs. Cornelia Kruah Togba. And we have the lines open. So as we go into the show, Cornelia, there are calls coming in for you. There are viewers that are calling in. And so as the call comes in, we will interrupt our conversation to make sure those who are viewing or those who are calling in will be able to participate. So right now we have a caller on the line. Caller, are you there? Yes. Welcome, Mr. Fasa. What's your question?
Thank you so much. I'm but can you tell us clearly, if it goes to the legislature, what would be her agenda? Because most of the issues she's raising as they have done, those are laudable, but that's not her function if she gets elected at the legislature. So what is her agenda if it gets to the legislature? I'd like to know it.
Are you hearing that, Mrs. Togba? Did you get the question? Are you hearing the question? Hello? We are still having some technical difficulties. Mr. Fasa, thank you very much. I think I got your question. I will ask her if she does come back on the line. Thank you for calling. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam at Talk TV Media Network. We are seriously having some technical difficulties today. Hold on. If we do need to come back, we will eventually. So enjoy the music while we are with our guests.
My brother, my sisters, my old mama, papi just get destroy our future. Cornelia say, let us stop the abuse of just. Yeah, let us stop just abuse.
The trust you seek is killing us all, destroying our homes. You are the future, so we say stop the use of trust, the abuse of trust. We will help you speed and recover for a better life, a true, a brighter future for you. Cornelia say, to you for the future. We must save it now. This rated care, Cornelia care, Cornelia Kruah Togba say just getting at you. Cornelia Kruah Togba say just getting at you. See you, yeah.
But I working at you, making you working that zombie. You sleeping, you scratching. They used to call you prince, but they calling you Soko. They calling you Robo. We're so on your foot. But in your Kruah says she will help you recover. For a better tomorrow. So we must save the strength that in you. And we must save Mama Liberia.
Osio lelele o Cornelia Togba. Osio lelele o Cornelia Togba. Osio lelele o Cornelia Togba. Osio lelele.
A message for the youth.
Osio lelele o Cornelia Togba.
You already know.
Osio lelele o Cornelia Togba.
Yeah, she can turn a boogie to saying your school fee, your school fee. There's no you get respect. They calling you to go to there. What kind of happen there? Finish turning the ugly net. Where your family having meeting, like an iris acquire you there. Trust me, unless spoil your future, so I'm begging you be aware. Paulina say you are still important. Paulina Togba say you are still important. Cornelia say you are still important. Cornelia Togba say you are still important.
Many Kwana work at a jam of Gia Fiase, Hinkede, Hinkede, Budia Fiase, Hinkede, Papi Pio Hidden Chair, going on the funny Kwana work at a work at a won't get a member work at a jam, problem in a Jenny Grabo Munde, you would DK where they Corona on the Grabo Munde, eat a DK where they maybe eat a DK where they.
Hello, this is a message from your daughter Cornelia Kruah Togba, your humble servant of District 13, someone who cares for the well-being of our brothers and sisters who our society has neglected due to hardship and drugs. The many who refer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are here fighting it through. Cornelia, I think if we are going to have to bring you back, we will. Just to make sure that you have your message across to our viewers and our listeners. There were questions, call in, trying to find out what difference will you make, even if you ran at the if you were elected, as a representative, what difference would you make? A caller had called in earlier on to the show, but I apologize for what's happening. And I know a lot of that has to do from your end. And so, because we want to make sure your message is across the spectrum, so people will be able to listen and understand and analyze what's happening, we might want to bring you back for the second time on the show.
Yes.
And the show as well to our listeners is open to the opponents. If you're from the CDC representative, whichever political party, we are an independent network. Call us. We'll give you time on this platform. But today is Cornelia's Day. So will you care to comment on the caller's question?
So the question is, what will I do differently? The first thing is I would have insight on what it means to represent. Unfortunately, our lawmaker has absolutely and this is something that he himself has professed up to the time that we were campaigning together in the district, that he has no idea on what should be done as a lawmaker. This is somebody with no prior experience, no disrespect to people that have not had prior experiences but have been exceptional, but you have to be extremely smart to have no prior experience whatsoever to perform. So now we're in a space where everything confuses you on what a lawmaker should do. As a lawmaker, if elected, I'll make sure that I carry out the three functions of lawmaking. First, to represent my people well. There is no way you can be a lawmaker representative in the House of Legislation. And when
again, we apologize, Cornelia.
In it because you don't understand what's happening in the country. You don't understand. Sorry.
Yeah, so to our listeners, we apologize. The connection and the reception, the output is very, very poor right now, and there's a lot of grinding taking place into this broadcast. So we are very apologetic right now. What's happening here, not in studio here, but from Cornelia's point area in Liberia. So we will have to bring Cornelia back on the show after we make sure that everything is good. If Friday maybe could be the best time, we'll probably have to bring her back Friday with another team of my colleagues that will be on board to make sure that we have all this taken care of. So we love you. Be a part of the show. Liberians, this is the time that you need to hear from your representatives. This is the time that you need to hear from your political leaders. Those who are aspiring to become leaders in Liberia. Are they qualified? If they are, what have they done in the past? Do you trust them? A politician. For all of our politicians. Are you satisfied with what's happening now with the current representative? Or are you just going to sit there to wait when there is a bag of rice given you, then you go vote your life and the future of your kids at the ballot box, not knowing what you're doing? It is our job to educate you. We are an independent network. You can find us online or check us on our website, talktvmedianetwork.com. You can catch us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. This is what we do. We go places where others do not go. Again, our controls is Sam Ladder. So we are going to end this broadcast on a very sad note, hoping to bring Cornelia back because she has a special message. There is a special event or whatever she has going on for the district, and the district needs to know. The people of Liberia need to know. So we'll give her the benefit of the doubt, as we have given many other politicians the benefit of the doubt. Their story must be heard. So when the story is heard, we leave the rest of it for the Liberian people to decide. Mama Liberia has struggled too long. Liberians have suffered too long. How long can we sit back and let people just run the country with no accountability? What are we doing? You know, when you are part of the family and you have siblings and other people, members in the family, you are in that family for a purpose. This is how Liberia is. We all are Liberians. So we must contribute our part to what Liberia has to be. The Liberia, the Mama Liberia that we foresee for our children and our children's children. That's what we need. As tiny as Liberia is, everybody want to become president. Just like Soniga say, everybody want to become president. Everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Sonaga Diabo. I'm glad with the great opportunity given me to introduce to you your president.
I don't want to become president.
I want to.
You still want to become president.
I want to.
But me doesn't want to become president.
I want to.
President man you see want to become president.
I want to.
Mr. Credit want to become president.
I want to.
Mr. Lalame want to become president.
I want to.
President you will see you.
I want to.
Mr. Roro want to become president.
I want to.
Chego. Na haribe.